All right, we have a special guest joining us for WENY News at Noon to talk about a performance coming up this weekend at the LECOM Event Center in Elmira. We have Jeff Celentano, who is a member of Good Vibrations, a celebration of the Beach Boys. And Jeff, everyone knows the music of the Beach Boys, iconic American act. And you are bringing their music, their beloved music, here to Elmira. But I want to learn a little bit about you and how you kind of got into performing these beloved American songs for crowds all across the country.
Thank you. And it's a pleasure to be on with you, Renata. Thank you so much for having me on. Yeah, we're going to be there on Saturday night. Good Vibration, Celebration of the Beach Boys. We've been doing this for about 20 years now. Um, how it started was we had this original band that was writing and recording music that was very similar in style to like mid-period Beach Boys, lots of harmonies, all that kind of stuff, very retro sounding. I've been in the music industry since I was, very, very young. And we were opening for bands like, America and Little River Band. We were opening for bands of that era, 60s, 70s. And it just so happened that this longtime member of the Beach Boys, one of the touring members, this guy named Billy Hinchy, who's since passed away a couple of years ago, but he was there. I was such a huge Beach Boys fan. I said, hey, I know you. We struck up a friendship, and then next thing you know, we kind of cobbled this tribute band together. And then he was actually at the time, Billy was the music director for a guy named Al Jardine, who is one of the founding members of the Beach Boys. He's the guy that sang the lead on "Help Me, Rhonda" and all that stuff. And next thing you know, a few of us found ourselves in his band, and we were touring Japan, and we were going all over the place, touring all over the country. And then we just thought, well, hey, I mean, I've known the music. It's been in my DNA since I was a kid, right? Since I was really little. I've just been obsessed with the Beach Boys for that long. And it just seemed really natural to go from working with one of them to kind of creating our own show. And that was 2005. So yeah, officially 20 years now.
Wow. And it has persisted, and you get to bring the music that you say you love and is in your DNA. And I have to imagine, what a privilege that is to be able to perform it at this level and, continue to share this music that people love so much.
Oh, absolutely. And look, it's in our case, and even with the touring Beach Boys that are out there, because members come and go, right? In fact, a few of our members, past members, are now on the stage touring with Mike Love's Beach Boys. So I mean, we're kind of like the unofficial farm club. So anytime they come to town, I always get to go. They go hang out and be backstage and with the guys. But it really is about the music as opposed to the personnel, as opposed like the Beatles, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. If one of them isn't there, at the time. But with the Beach Boys, the music of the Beach Boys, it's always been kind of a fluid, membership. And so it really is about the music. And we love it. And we're honored that we get to do it this long.
Okay, and let's talk about the show. If I'm coming to the show at the LECOM Event Center, what kind of experience can I look forward to?
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be a bunch of stuff you've never heard of. No, I'm kidding. It's going to be all the stuff that you know and love. It's a solid 90 minutes of hit after hit. That's the beautiful thing about that catalog, is that it spans, 30, 40. Well, now, I mean, yeah, they've been around over 60 years, close to 65 years now. The Beach Boys started in 1962, so that's a long time. So there's years and years, decades of hits. So you're going to hear all the stuff. I think the thing that separates us from like a traditional, what the Beach Boys do and what another tribute band does, is we kind of take a little more of a story approach to it, to where like we're doing the songs kind of chronologically. So we'll come out in like the striped shirts and we'll do the surf and the car stuff. And then we'll kind of move into the psychedelic period where, we have like paisley shirts and that kind of thing. We'll do Good Vibrations and all the pet sounds and material. And so we try to tell the story of the Beach Boys through the music, while also being a concert experience. So there's a lot of multimedia. Like we have a DJ character that's on the screen that kind of takes you through the different eras. So that's the one thing that I think separates us from most other bands. It's more of a show as opposed to just a concert, although there's plenty of concert as well.
Well, that sounds like it is so much fun, Jeff. We are looking forward to having you and the rest of the cast members come to the LECOM Event Center. The show is May 24th at 7:30 p.m. and tickets are still available online through the LECOM Event Center and Ticketmaster. So, Jeff, I hope you and the guys have a great trip here to Elmira, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Thank you. Likewise. Can't wait to do it.